Good evening, baseball fans. Hearty welcome to Veterans Memorial Park here in Plover as we get set for Wisconsin Valley Conference American Legion Baseball. Just an audio test here. Just an audio test as Plover and Wisconsin Rapids go head-to-head, our auto-select pregame show at about 7:22 here on Zaleski Sports. Good evening, baseball fans, and a very hearty welcome to Veterans Memorial Park here in Plover as we get set for this matchup in the Wisconsin Valley in American Legion Baseball. It is the Rangers of Wisconsin Rapids and the Black Sox of Plover going head-to-head. My name is Mike Wendland, Katie Leckton on the production side of things tonight as you're watching the Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires with complete auto repair services. Locations on Church Street, Highway 10 East in Stevens Point, Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're going to be good to go. Lineup cards being exchanged right now. Court Halber and Kyle Zableski with our umpiring crew, Bill Cook and A.J. Ligman. As we're just a few minutes away from first pitch, scheduled for 7:30. And we'll have everything right here for you guys as these two teams battle in a three-way tie for second place. We'll take a quick timeout here from our friends at Auto Select, come back, give you guys a look at the standings and what happened the first time these two teams met just a few weeks ago, right here on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Broadcasting live from Plover, your Auto Select pregame show continues. Again, these two teams met back in June. On June 13th, it was a 9-0 Wisconsin Rapids win. A 3-hitter was thrown by Braden Lewis, who's going to be the starting pitcher tonight. He was locked in, but as it always in every summer, since that game, both teams have gotten better and better as they've gone on. Both teams are winning consistently. Rapids with one of the biggest wins of the season back on Monday over Stevens Point. Plover's won 8 of 9. And with that being said, let's take a look at the standings for the Wisconsin Valley. You can find them at ZaleskiSports.com. See how these teams are situated. As Stevens Point with a 2-game lead, but then a 3-way tie for second. And then the rest of the team still battling it out. But everyone can play spoiler. Anago's got a couple big upsets. Merrill's got a couple of upsets. And with that being said, we're going to get through our starting lineups. And we're going to then get into our national anthem. And we will go to our opening ceremonies. And actually, we'll just announce them here. So leading off for Wisconsin Rapids will be left fielder Brett Simonson, who he wears number 8. Caleb Ellis is a shortstop. He wears number 15 and hits second. In the 3 spots, your catcher, number 12, Cannon Plowman. Doing the pitching and hitting cleanup will be number 21, left-hander Braden Lewis. In the 5 spot in center field, number 7, Gage Honeyegger. Hitting 6th and at third base, number 24, Carson Orheim. Batting 7th in right field, number 9, Jackson Laskowski. Hitting 8th at first base, number 19, Josh Dakarski. And hitting 9th at second base, number 6, the hero on Monday night, Landon Freeman. So again, for the Rangers, it's going to be Simonson, Ellis, and Plowman. Lewis, Honeyegger, and Orheim. Laskowski, Dakarski, and Freeman. And Plover, or Wisconsin Rapids coming in 8-7 overall, 5-3 in the Valley. In their blue jerseys, the red sleeves, red lettering and script, red numbers, white pants, and red caps. The other side for the Plover Black Sox in their black jerseys with the white numbers and names, the modern Sox logo, and the white pinstripe pants with the white fronted caps. They will line up as follows. In center field, leading off will be number 12, Kason Sager. Hitting in the 2 spot in right field, number 17, Braylon Nystrom. Batting third at second base, number 10, Lucas Hammerly. The cleanup spot, your designated hitter, number 5, Chase Geyer. At third base and hitting 5th, number 8, Adam Noskoviak. Hitting 6th and doing the catching, number 9, Tim Sackman. Batting 7th at first base, number 24, Darren Grabsky. Batting 8th in left field, number 18, Willie Washington. And hitting 9th, there's the shortstop, number 1, Ben Gruba. And doing the pitching will be number 4, left-hander, Kelton Opper. Again for Plover, it'll be Sager, Nystrom, and Hammerly. Geyer, Noskoviak, and Sackman. Grabsky, Washington, and Gruba, with Opper doing the pitching tonight for Plover. We're just a few minutes away, and this has been your Auto Select pregame show. Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires with complete auto repair services. Locations on Church Street on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point, Schofield Avenue over in Weston. So no matter your automotive needs, you can look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. So now we will turn things over for our national anthem and get you guys ready for first pitch. And it was a massive game in the Wisconsin Valley.
Zaleski, and Connor Morozic. At this time, we ask all that are able to rise, remove your caps, and stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Our anthem concluded. Now we get sent to play ball here on Zaleski Sports. Again, Bill Cook, AJ Ligman, our umpiring crew for this one. Looks like AJ will have balls and strikes behind the plate. Here's we get sent for first pitch. Kelton Opper will get his warm-ups in with Tim Sackman doing the catching. Opper's going to make his third start. He's 1-1, 13 innings, 8 strikeouts, 3 walks, a 1.62 earned run average. Last time he took the mound was that win last week over Everest, that 1-0 game. He threw the complete game, was one of our players of the game. He'll face a tough lineup for Wisconsin Rapids. He will face Simonson, Ellis, and Plowman. A couple of left-handers as well in that stretch in Ellis and Simonson. Defense behind him is going to look as follows: Washington, Sager, and Nystrom from left to right in the outfield. Over the hot corners, and Skoviak up the middle. It's going to be Gruba and Hammerly. Grabsky picks over at first, and Sackman does the catching. Hopper works out of the stretch. The left-hander has had a week off. And Plover's going to be looking for big innings for him, with them heading out tomorrow, I think, to head to Minnesota, playing that tournament. They're hoping to have a repeat of what he did last week. And, of course, Wisconsin Rapids looking for Braden Lewis to repeat what he did a few weeks ago when he threw a complete game 3-hitter. A walk and 4 strikeouts in that game. Also was 4 for 4 at the plate in that 9-0 win over at the Quadplex back on June 13th. Wisconsin Rapids comes in 8-7, 5-3 overall in the Valley. 12-8, 5-3 for Plover. Both those teams 2 games behind Stevens Point, who are 7-1, but Wisconsin Rapids got the big win over on Monday in the Landon Freeman RBI in the 6th that won that one. So we get our final warm-up and throwdown, and here comes Brett Simonson to lead things off for Wisconsin Rapids.
Rapids in the top half of inning number 1. Left fielder number 8, Brett Simonson.
Simonson, the winning pitcher in that game on Monday. A couple baseballs from ins and outs still behind the plate. They're going to be tossed back over toward Plover's dugout. So Simonson will step in to lead things off. We'll have our first pitch at 7:31. And it's a strike. It's 0-1. Might as well, the culture of Wisconsin's forever tied to life on the farm, so bring the family for a visit to Feltz's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. Feltz's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun. As a breaking ball fouled off, it is quickly 0-2 on Simonson. Beautiful day. It was about 82 degrees at first pitch. A couple clouds over the left field fence, but otherwise pretty clear skies. Beautiful night. Significantly better than yesterday. The 0-2 from Opper. Fastball high and away, and it's 1-2. Again, it seems like forever ago, that June 13th game. Both teams very early in their season. And both teams have really been turning it on the past couple of weeks. There's a chopper foul. Another breaking ball, and Simonson hangs in there. A 1-2 one more time. Outside, tried to lock up the corner with a fastball. 2-2, Simonson. Let's see pitch number 6 of this sequence. The 2-2, strike 3 called on a fastball in the inner half. That's the
shortstop, number 15, Caleb Ellis.
The first serve pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout of the day for Kelton Hopper. Again, call serve pro Jamie Wenzel for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Caleb Ellis will now hit, another left-hander. He'll take a fastball up and out of the zone for ball 1. Now's another guy, he's just been one of the staples of this program, making market improvement every game, every year. No focal point as a pitcher and shortstop. Ground ball up the middle. Hammerly ranges over and is going to take a hop into center field. And it'll be a 1-out single for Ellis. Rolled one through and took a hop off the edge of the grass as Hammerly tried to cut the angle off and just couldn't quite get there. So here's Cannon Plowman. He drove in a couple of runs in that game back in early June. Was 1 for 3 in that one. A veteran catcher. That one outside, maybe a touch low, ball 1. Ellis with good speed takes his lead off of first. That one's in there for a called strike. 1-1. Plover does like to throw behind runners, throw over to first. They had 2 outs on the base paths that they forced against Wausau, almost 3. Caden Worth hadn't pulled a Houdini act. Breaking ball, ground door to short, could be 2. 6, 4, 3, double play, and the inning is over. Gruba to Hammerly to Grabski. Ends up being a 1-2-3 unconventional inning
After that, 6-4
for Kelton Hopper, and we have played 1/2 inning. It is Wisconsin Rapids nothing, and Plover coming to bat when we return on Zaleski Sports.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s-themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Braden Lewis getting loose in the bottom half of inning number 1. The left-hander coming off a complete game a few weeks ago against this same Black Sox team, looking to pick up where he left off in that game. He'll face the top of the order, Sager, Nystrom, and Hammerly. In this one, defense behind him will be as follows. Simonson, Honeyegger, Laskowski is your outfield. Third base will be Carson Orheim. Up the middle, Ellis and Freeman. Dekarski, the big fellow over at first base, and Kenan Plowman doing the catching. for Wisconsin Rapids and Braden Lewis. Might as well from our friends at SC Swiderski, that an SES apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com for more. I think we'll get one more warm-up from Lewis. The veteran left-hander. He's thrown a ton of big games over the years for the high school and also for this American Legion program. Been a vital part. And he's always been good. Final throwdown. Here comes Kaysen Sager to lead things off. Playing in his 16th game, hitting .375. He's driven in 6. Playing in center field tonight.
Leading off for Plover in the bottom half of inning number 1.
Right-handed hitter.
Number 12.
Orheim
Sager.
creeping in from third base on the lip of the grass. Looking out for a potential bunt. And he'll line one. A hop off the mound. Ellis steps, throws, 1 pitch, 1 out. Ellis stays with it, got the big hop off the back of the mound. Took his time, made a strong throw. Now here comes Nystrom. Braylon Nystrom leading in pretty much every stat on the offensive side. 387, 9 doubles, 2 home runs, 23 RBIs. Team high 11 walks. He's been hit by a pitch 6 times. All those numbers tops on the team. First one to him. Outside, ball 1. Nystrom had the key hit in that win over Wausau. To a bases clearing double. He has a 2-0 count. So scored the only run in the Everest win. One hopper back to Lewis. Steps, throws, 2 outs. 2 down. That'll bring up Lucas Hammerly. As he steps in, asking, if your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. They are your hail damage experts. They serve all of central Wisconsin, both residential and commercial roofing. If you have recent hail damage to your home or business, Seamless Commercial Roofing is your hail damage expert. The workmanship is always guaranteed. Call them today for a free estimate. That's Seamless Commercial Roofing, 715-204-8103. Again, 715-204-8103. Chopper toward third. Orheim fields off balance. Throw in time. Tokarski, a little bit of a pick on the backhand there. 5-3. And Lewis is through 1 with 3 groundouts and no hard contact. We have played 1 complete. We've got no score on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Rocky Rococo.
My pizza.
Pizza. Pan-style pizza.
I love it.
Cheese sauce. Toppings and spices.
You'll love it too.
Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
Top half of inning number 2, Kelton Omber getting his warm-ups in. He'll face 4, 5, and 6. Lewis, Honeyegger, and Orheim for Wisconsin Rapids. And we'll see if Plover can get Braden Lewis out. He went 4 for 4 in that first game. Drove in a run and scored a run. 4 of the 12 hits in that game was by Braden Lewis in that cleanup spot. Cale Ellis had 3. So Lewis will look to help his own cause. Quick inning for both teams in that first half. A lot of ground balls. The first one for Lewis, one of the rare lineups, well, is 4 of the top 5 left-handed. It's the first one down in the dirt for ball 1. Honeyegger standing on deck. The 1-0 from Kelton Hopper is high and away, 2-0. Deep breath as Hopper sets first base side of the rubber. Chopper foul toward the on-deck circle. 2-1. As well as you saw from our last commercial before we came back, Rocky Rococo's Pan Style Pizza and Pasta is a Stevens Point favorite for dine-in, takeout, or delivery. Always supporting local and always an easy and affordable choice for your next family night out, fast food on the go, even your next catering for a party or work function. Enjoy Rocky Rococo's in Stevens Point. Count 3-1 on Lewis. Hopper, a long look in. And he misses high and tight. Goes all the way to the backstop, and it's a leadoff walk for Lewis. Yeah, I think we're going to see a runner for the pitcher as well, and we will. It's going to be Jordan Shelagowski.
Courtesy runner number 14, Jordan Selgowski.
So Selagowski will run for Lewis. And we'll see if Honeyegger will be trying to drop one down and get that runner to second. Skoviak playing in on the lip of the grass. Double play depth up the middle. And a big swing and a miss on a fastball high and inside for strike 1. Honeyegger with great speed. He is a tough guy to double up. Breaking ball is up for ball 1, 1-1. And the Wisconsin Rapids center fielder. So that'll be high and inside as well. 2-1 now. So 6 of the first 8 have been taken for a ball, and really the 2 that were strikes were balls out of the zone that were swung at. Hopper trying to settle in, 2-1. Swing and a miss, fastball by him up in the top of the zone. It's 2-2. On Honeyegger. High and tight, count will run full, 3-2. As freshly minted All-Star Christian Yelich just went yard. 446 feet in Colorado. Yelly and William Contreras going to Texas for the All-Star game as starters. The 3-2 here is fouled back. We'll try it again. It will be All-Star lineups announced about 40 minutes ago. They were completed, officially announced. Three and 2. Honeyegger still open stance. And he lost him. Ball 4 missing outside as back-to-back walks to start the inning. To bring up Carson Orheim, third baseman.
Third baseman, number 25, Carson Orheim.
Definitely a case as the best all-around third baseman in the Valley. The Port Edwards product. First one is a backdoor breaking ball, catch in the outside corner for strike 1. Back-to-back walks to start the inning. Hopper looking to strand him out there. He's got some work to do. Fastball is fouled away left field side and over onto the street.
That one's a long run, but all foul balls tonight are worth $4, one free slice at Plato's Pizza.
Of course, with their promotion tonight, Foul Balls is gonna get some people some free food. See a youngster going after it down the street as that's down and away. 1 and 2 on Orheim. So we'll see how many youngsters here are going to go after the foul balls. You know, Katie's thinking about it. The 1-2. Chopper off his front foot. As well for Friends at Next Step Prosthetics.
That slice of pizza is only
Providing prosthetic and orthotics
Pizza.
throughout central Wisconsin. To take your next step, contact them today. Again, that's Next Step Prosthetics. 1 and 2. Look back and look back home. Hopper gets a swing and a miss on a fastball in the outer half. Gets his second Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. And call Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro. Number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. And here's Jackson Laskowski to step in, the right fielder in the 7 spot. 1 out, 2 on. Rangers looking to strike early. There's a fly ball into shallow left. Washington long run in. He'll make the call, make the catch. They got to play at second. The throw back. It is picked by Hammerly. It's another double play. And the inning is over. Seligowski with a misread. And he is thrown out 7-4 to end the inning. No runs, no hits, and a runner left. We have played 1.5 innings here on Zaleski Sports, and we've got no score.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Bottom half of inning number 2. Lewis back out there after he had a nice, efficient, quick first inning on the bump. He'll face 4, 5, and 6. Geyer, Skoviak, and Sackman here in the second after Plover turned their second double play of the game in the top half. One was on the ground. That one was through the air. As Plowman makes his throw down. Here comes Chase Geyer. In the cleanup spot, Geyer hitting .208 this year. He's driven in 11. He's got 4 doubles among that time.
Designated hitter, Chase Geyer.
Played 19 of the 20 games for Plover so far this summer. That one inside and ball 1 on Geyer. Only the 6th pitch of the game for Lewis. There's a swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Geyer DHing tonight. In the place of Opper. That one down, it's 2-1. As well from our friends at Express Employment Professionals. They have relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Swung on and missed again. Nothing, 2-2 now on Geyer, as this pitch will match the entire first inning for Braden Lewis. And it's outside, and the count runs full. Lewis already back on the pitching rubber, ready to go. Wines delivers and gets a swing and a miss. A foul tip hung onto by Plowman, and there's Lewis's first strikeout of the night. And out number 1, bring up Adam Skoviak, the third baseman. Hitting .192, he's driven in 9.
Third baseman.
A couple of doubles. As a team, Plover hitting .244. Scoring just over 5 runs a game. That one popped up, foul ground. Dukarski, long run over, can't get there. It's a foul ball. And Plover, their stats a .244 team average, .359 on base. 108 runs in 20 games, just over 5 a game. A .27 ERA. Where their pitchers, 0-2 on Skoviak. That one fouled straight back. The 0-2. Ground ball to second. Freeman there, steps, throws, 2 outs. The 5 outs so far for Lewis, 4 of them on the ground. And one of them really hit solidly, and that was the ground ball by Sager in the first inning. That one was a 2-hopper to short. Here's Tim Sackman, the catcher.
Tim Sackman.
Hitting .200, he's driven in 4. He takes a breaking ball down for ball 1. That one in the dirt. The 1-0. Half swing. He went around, and it's 1-1. As well, friends at Shoot a Funeral Home, your local family-owned and operated funeral home committed to serving families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable funerals. Shoot a Funeral Home of Stevens Point and Plover. That one high and through the glove of Plowman. And rolls back. 2-1. Sackman, if he reaches it, would give Darren Grabsky a chance. Ground ball to third. Orheim picks it on the forehand, throws across in plenty of time. It's a 1-2-3 inning. A couple more ground outs for Lewis. We have played 2 complete here on Zaleski Sports between Wisconsin Rapids and Plover and American Legion Baseball, and we've got no score.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun, Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Top half of inning number 3. Kelton Knopper getting back to work, waiting for Tim Sackman to get the gear on. It will be 8-9-1 for the Wisconsin Rapids Rangers. It'll be Dukarski, Freeman, then back to Simonson. Here in inning number 3, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, a runner left through 2 innings for Wisconsin Rapids. Nothing across for Plover. Not had a ball leave the infield yet. We have one final warm-up toss for Opper, who's walked 2 and struck out 2 in 2 innings. So here comes Josh Dukarski. Big towering first baseman. Another staple on this team for multiple seasons, also a star hockey player. The best wingers in the Wisconsin Valley as he comes up empty with a big swing on a fastball, and it's 0-1. Might as well treat the whole family to breakfast or lunch at the Rock and Roll Cafe with Mexican and American dishes cooked to perfection daily on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. The 0-1 is a high pop-up just beyond the infield. And Kaysen Sager calls off everyone and goes to the ground, makes the catch for out number 1. So Going out, that'll bring up a second baseman, Landon Freeman.
Second baseman number 6, Landon Freeman.
And Freeman had the big hit, that big win over Stevens Point earlier this week. Was the Highlight House player of the game. First one to him, another left-handed hitter as well, is high in at the brim of the helmet, and 1-0. So 5 of the 9 for Wisconsin Rapids, left-handed hitters, good balanced lineup. Can't really game plan for that kind of a lineup when it's pretty even on the handedness of the hitters. 2-0. Make them a tough out, and tough to when you get to regionals especially, and then state, because they'll be hosting an automatic bid, to line up your pitching against them. The 2-0. And it's 3-0. First will be there for regional and state. In every game of the tournament. Tournaments. The 3-0. Take it all the way. Takes a high strike. It is 3-1. Swung on and missed late on a fastball. It's 3-2. Here's what Stomp Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Stomp Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. The 3-2 is fouled off straight back on a high fastball.
Don't forget the thing I said.
Freeman will reset, get back in there. Another one of the rare players, still rolling with stirrups. They're starting to make a comeback in baseball. The 3-2 is fouled off again. Freeman just staying alive, making Opera work. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. A few long at-bats in the first few innings here. And that's low and in. Ball 4, the 3rd walk of the game given up by Kelton Opper. Freeman aboard for the top of the order, and Simonson.
Left fielder.
Brett Simonson was called out on strikes to start the game.
Simonson.
See, Freeman looks to run. Breaking ball is going to be golfed and foul ground, ranging over Noskoviak. Does he have a play? He leaps and he makes the catch. No, he can't. He couldn't hang on. Looked like he had it when he held his glove and it popped out. Just a foul ball, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Breaking ball is going to be lined into left center. Washington running over. Still going. Leaches up and makes the catch for out number 2. Freeman gets back to first. So 2 outs now for Caleb Ellis. Ellis singled up the middle.
Number 15, Caleb Ellis.
Got the only hit of the game. Was back in the first inning. There's one from our friends at Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft, a local hidden gem with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, cheese trays. Wisconsin's finest cheese. Stop at Cheese Pleasers, right off I-39 in Bancroft. Ground ball pulled foul toward the Plover dugout. It's 0-1 on Ellis. Freeman with his lead about 3 steps off of first. He holds, swung on and fouled off back on a roller, and it's going to be 0-2 on Ellis. Here across the 8 o'clock hour. Just over half an hour into this game in the top of the 3rd. Throw over. And in with a head-first dive is Landon Freeman. There's one fouled off. Runner was going. Will stay 0-2. So Wisconsin Rapids trying to get something going, maybe get a hit, get a runner at the corner. A chance for Cannon Plum, and throw over. And with a dive once again is Freeman. Hopper just above the belt, comes set. Looks over at first and throws over and gets another dive back in safely by Freeman. Hopper, your typical left-hander, had a pretty good move. Lewis as well. That one is chopped to first. Big hop for Grabsky, takes it 3 unassisted. And the inning is over. The one-out walk stays on the base pass and is stranded. As we have played 2.5, and it is 0-0 on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
It is 0-0 here in the bottom of the third. Lewis has gone 6 up and 6 down. He'll face the bottom of the order. Grasky, Washington, and Gruba for Plover. And SCSA reminds well from Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings. 2 beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point, offering early child learning and for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com. Darren Grabsky will step in to lead things off. The first baseman in the 7 spot comes in hitting .233 with 6 RBIs. He's been the primary closer as well for the Black Sox. The first one to him is a ground ball to third. Orheim picks it on the forehand. Plenty of time. Throw across. 1 pitch and 1 out here in inning number 3. And the 6th ground out forced by Lewis. And the 3rd first pitch out. I bring up Willie Washington. Coming in hitting .262, 7 RBIs.
Left fielder number 18.
Last time we saw the Black Sox, he was the Highlight House player of the game over at Athletic Park in Wausau. He takes a strike, and it's 0-1. He also did pitch in relief in that game back in June. Through 2 innings, gave up a couple of runs, but they were unearned. And he takes one down for ball 1. Ball and a strike. Lewis working out of the windup. That one knuckled foul first base side now to play. So 1-2 on Willie Washington, the left fielder. The 1-2 is fouled back off the top of the backstop with that angled screen. Rizzo Farm friends at Fleet Farm, they have everything you need for summer fun on the water, especially on a day like today. Check out their huge selection of kayaks, water towables, fishing gear, and more. Shop in-store at a store near you or online, fleetfarm.com. That one just outside, 2-2. Bottom half of inning number 3. And the count runs full on Washington. That one fouled back again. Washington hanging in there against Braden Lewis. Ground ball foul past third. Just wide of the bag by a couple of feet. Another full count delivery coming from Lewis. And it's outside, ball 4. First walk by Lewis and the first base runner for Plover in the game to bring up Ben Gruba. As Gruba comes out into living color. Expecting CM Punk to walk out somewhere. Gruba in his 6th game hitting .364. He's driven in 3. He takes one down and in for ball 1. Guy who seems like, as the trend's been every year for a lot of these teams, you find a guy on the junior team who just kind of emerges and moves up to the senior team and starts to show off and show up. 2-0 on Gruba. Looks like he might be one of those guys this year. Be 2-0. That one in there for a called strike. 2-1. Gruba 4 for 11 on the summer as a hitter. 3 RBIs, 3 runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Swing and a miss there. Top part of the zone with a fastball, and it's 2-2. So Lewis, after falling behind 2-0, is even the count. Looking for his 2nd strikeout. Slice up. Into left center, a base hit. We'll go station to station. First hit of the day for Plover. First and second for the top of the order in Case and Sager. Sager 0 for 1. He grounded out to short his first time up. And comes in.
Center fielder, number 12, Kaysen Sager.
Hitting .375 in 15 games. Second on the team with 18 hits and 5 doubles. A lot of movement of the bat off that, up and down that right shoulder. First one to him is in there, or inside for ball 1. One and nothing. That one is popped up foul ground. Tokarski ranging over with a play. And he makes the call on the catch for out number 2. So 2 outs now for Braylon Nystrom. Nystrom grounded out on a comebacker back to first. In the first, he's 0 for 1.
Right field.
That pop up the first out in the air for Lewis tonight. We're going to get this game to the 4th scoreless. Off speed in there, strike 1 on Nystrom. Nystrom, one of the probably dozen or so players in this league, can make this a 3-0 game with one quick swing. He tried and fouled it away, 0-2. Nystrom has the only 2 home runs for Plover on the summer. The 0-2. Tried to backdoor a breaking ball and just missed. It's 1-2. Good idea. The 1-2 to Nystrom. That one up and away, 2-2. The 2-2. Liner into right field, a base hit. They're going to send the windmill around third. Washington's going to try and score. The throw in from right is on line. The tag applied. He is out. Laskowski with the outfield assist gets Washington at the plate. 9-2. And the inning is over. For Plover, no runs, 2 hits, and 2 left. The big play there, Laskowski with the rocket of an arm in right field. And we go to the 4th with no score on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
You're gonna love home furniture. Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970, in 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture. West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Thanks to Jackson Laskowski, we go to the 4th in a scoreless game here from Veterans Memorial Park here in Plover, the outfield assist. Each team now with an outfield assist in the game. It is going to be 3-4, or 2-3 and 4, or 3-4 and 5, I should say, yes, for Wisconsin Rapids. Plumman, Lewis, and Honeyegger against Kelton Opper. As we hit the quarter mark of this 8 o'clock hour. Reminder as well that no matter the job, big or small, you can look to Wood Street Rentals to get the equipment you need to get the job done. Offering a wide range of equipment needs and delivery to any job site, look to Wood Street Rentals in Stevens Point. The first one to Cannon Plumman is a chopper towards short. Gruba, long throw, is not going to be in time. It'll be an infield hit. Plumman hustling down the line is aboard with a leadoff single. Gruba played it back a little bit toward the hole. It's a well-placed chopper. The throw not in time. Full step safe was Cannon Plumman. He's well 1 for 2. And here comes Braden Lewis. Lewis walked back in the 2nd. And we'll see if that outfield assist from Laskowski is kind of a spark plug for Wisconsin Rapids to try and get things going. Maybe get that first run across here in the 4th. 1-0 Juan Lewis. Opper, 2 hits in 3+ innings. 3 walks, a couple of strikeouts. That one lined foul. Over toward the road down the left field side. And already you see a trio of youngsters going and chasing it down. Getting the cardio in. 1-1. Throw over to first. It gets away. Plumman on his way to second. He will get there without a throw to be an E1. And now with nobody out, a runner in scoring position for the Rangers. One. Front door breaking ball, 1-2 now on Braden Lewis. Opper looking for a pop-up, a strikeout, or a ground ball to the left side. Lewis looking to find some outfield grass. Scorer's long-time battery mate in Plumman. Half swing, foul, third base side. Might as well on a hot day like this where it's been in the 80s all day. Get Culligan Water, only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water or CulliganH2O.com. Ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Foul ground, long run to Skoviak. That will get out of play. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes on Braden Lewis. Looking to drive in the first run of the game, help himself. And he has not been retired so far by Plover this season. 4 hits and a walk. That one popped straight back and out of play. Look out in the grandstand. It's a bit about the 8th row. That's 3 consecutive foul balls with 2 strikes. Lewis battling to keep the at-bat alive. Breaking ball inside, 2-2. Also, big thank you to our game day sponsors tonight: Lee Ayers Jewelers, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Braden Lewis. Ground ball pulled foul, first base side. Long look in, getting the sign right. Plowman takes it to lead off a second. The 2-2. Fouled off again. There's one of those season-defining at-bats could be here. So we get to the latter half of the season. It's a couple of weeks from regionals. The 2-2 to Lewis. In the dirt, knocked down, the counter run full. Full count, 3-2. Ball for Jazz, missing in. Lewis walked for the second time, and what an at-bat that was by the Rapids pitcher. We'll see Seligowski to run again. Oh, they're going to change runners here. It's going to be Brett Fox who will run.
Courtesy runner number 11, Brett.
Also, big thanks to our friends at Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. First and second, nobody out. A big threat here for Wisconsin Rapids in the 4th. After Gage Honeyegger, he walked back in the 2nd inning. Takes one high and tight for ball 1. We approach the bottom of this 8 o'clock hour. Harper with pitch number 59 on the way. Another one high, ball 1. Or ball 2, so 2-0. 2 hits allowed, 4 walks, a couple of strikeouts. We'll get a meeting on the mound as time was called. Is Corey Hopper. We'll talk to Kelton Hopper. Just kind of calming down the left-hander. Get the team back on the same page. Honeyegger looking to make a big play here. Yeah, he drove in a run, had a hit in that game back in mid-June. Meeting adjourned, and we're set to go. So a single and an error. Got Plum into second. Lewis then drew the walk. No chance for the younger guys on the team. Gage Honeyegger to drive in the first run of this game. And he misses inside. Sackman tried to say it hit the bat. Home plate umpire says it did not. It's 3-0. Or no, he did say foul ball. So it's 2-1. Now it's 3-1. Three balls and a strike on Honeyegger. And it's high, ball 4. Honeyegger draws his second walk of the game. And now danger zone now for Plover. Bases loaded, nobody out for Carson Orheim.
Carson Orheim.
Orheim struck out back in the second. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Corners are going to play in. Skoviak and Grabsky. We double play depth up the middle with Gruba and Hammerly. Fox at second. There's a fly ball into fairly deep center. It'll be enough to get the run in. Sager makes the call and the catch. Runners at second and third will tag. It's a sacrifice fly and an RBI for Carson Orheim. And the first run of the day belongs to Wisconsin Rapids as Plumman's in to score.
Jackson Laskowski.
And here's Jackson Laskowski, who had what might be the game-defining play in the bottom of the third with that throw home. Chance to drive in a run here. Brett Fox, the runner, over at third. Honeyegger over at first. Yeah, I think he's probably going to try and run. Stay out of the double play. And the first one is going to miss, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Laskowski was looking for the trees down the left field line. 1-1. That one in the dirt, blocked by Sackman. And it's 2 balls and a strike on Laskowski. Been a busy inning. The hardest of the inning was the out. It's a pretty deep center. 2-1. That one popped up on the infield. The call on the catch made by Gruba for out number 2. Runners have to hold, and here comes Josh Dekarski. He flew out to center field. His first time up back in the third. He's 0 for 1. Rangers looking to add on. Runner goes. Swung on and missed. Throw down to second is going to be late. Fox could not get a jump off a third hill hold there. It's a stolen base for Honeyegger. Pitch. Ground ball towards second. Hammerly charges, takes the big hop. Steps, throws, inning over. Grabsky's able to keep the bag. But Wisconsin Rapids does strike for 1 run on 1 hit. And they leave a pair. There was also 1 error. We are halfway through this one now. It's 1-0 Wisconsin Rapids on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
it's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. the only water that comes with a van.
Braden Lewis now pitching with a lead here in the bottom of the fourth. 1-0 Wisconsin Rapids. 1-1, 3-hit, 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left for the Rangers. For Plover, no runs, a couple of hits, and 1 error. Should say 1 run on 2 hits for Wisconsin Rapids. It'll be 3, 4, and 5. Hammerly, Geyer, and Skoviak. For Plover against Braden Lewis. Yep, his first base runners in that 3rd inning. Yep, walking a couple of hits, but he got the big outfield assist from Laskowski
Plover in the bottom half of inning
on the Nystrom single.
Number 10, Lucas Hammerly.
Hammerly grounded out to 3rd his first time up. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Takes one up and away, ball 1. Lewis now 10 scoreless innings in these matchups so far between these two teams. If there's a called strike. Pitch also in great shape. That was only number 44. As that one is down and away. 2 balls and a strike on Hammerly. Three and 1. Chopper foul toward the 3rd base coaching box. Count will run full. Now the Plover second baseman. And a swing and a miss. The second strikeout of the day for Braden Lewis. And 1 out now for Chase Geyer. He was the first strikeout victim. That was back in the 2nd inning. The DH hitting in the cleanup spot.
Chase Geyer.
First one to him, a big swing and a miss. Another one swung on and missed. Quickly 0-2. Working quick. That one popped up on the infield. Who wants it? Freeman calls it and catches it. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Skoviak. Skoviak 0 for 1. He grounded out to 2nd. His first up. That was back in the 2nd inning.
3rd baseman, number 8, Adam Skoviak.
Coming to the plate to some Jimi Hendrix. Swing and a miss. Nothing wrong with some all along the watchtower. Chopper to 3rd. Slow roller. Orheim steps, throws, in time by a step. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Exactly what the doctor ordered for Braden Lewis after his team got him a run. We have played 4 complete, and it is 1-0 Wisconsin Rapids on Zaleski Sports.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in. If you're looking for delicious, you found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street.
We go to the 5th inning in a 1-0 lead for the Rangers of Wisconsin Rapids. Kelton Hopper back out for another inning of work. He'll face 9, 1, and 2. It'll be Freeman, Simonson, and Ellis. Big story, Braden Lewis, though, 11 scoreless this summer against the Black Sox. Giving up just 5 hits in those 11 innings and 2 walks. Freeman today he drew a walk back in the 3rd inning. Hopper's given up 1 run on 2 hits. It was earned, walked 5, struck out 2. That one down and away for ball 1. Long look in for Hopper. That's on the corner, called strike. Inside with a fastball, 2-1. Across the bottom of this hour. Hopper now at 72 pitches. Here's a ground ball in the hole at short. Gruba steps, throws, that's going to be late. It'll be an infield hit to lead things off for Freeman. A little bit of a slip as well when he stepped to try and make that throw. And that point that deep in the 5.5 hole.
Simonson.
There's going to be not much of a chance to throw out the speedy Landon Freeman. Back to the top of the order, and Simonson. Brett Simonson 0 for 2, a strikeout and a fly ball to left. That fly ball was hit pretty well. Washington to make a running catch by the O'Reilly sign. That one gets through Sackman, wild pitch. We'll get Freeman to second base. An early insurance run now in scoring position here in the 5th. Adlin's in there for a strike. 1-1 on Simonson. Simonson, very good gap power, exceptional speed at the top of this order. Breaking ball swung on and missed in the dirt. It's 1-2. Looks back and looks in. Another breaking ball, and this time Simonson says no thank you, and it's 2-2. The 2-2. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Crossfire fastball, and that's the 3rd. Serve pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout for Kelton Hopper. Jamie Wenzel serve pro the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Here's Caleb Ellis, 1 for 2. He singled back in the 1st inning. Again, a couple of looks back. And it's a strike on the outside corner to Ellis. Run on 3 hits. Wisconsin Rapids here. No runs, 2 hits for Plover. That one is down, and it's 1-1. Hopper just threw number 80 for a pitch count. We'll see if he can work it out of this, depending on how it goes. If he would go out for the 6th. Reset of the signs, and now Hopper sets. Freeman and his speed off a second. A breaking ball's fouled off third base side and onto the road. It's 1-2. On Ellis. Tried to hit the corner and missed on the inside. 2-2 on the Rangers shortstop. Two. Just missed low, and it's 3-2. Sackman tried to bring it up just a hair, and the count runs full. Plowman stands on deck. The 3-2 is swung on and missed. Punch him up with a high inside fastball. Serve pro strikeout number 4 for Calvin Hopper. And now 2 outs for Cannon Plowman. Plowman today is 1 for 2. He singled and scored back in the 4th. Also into a double play. The first one is a half swing, and he went around, and it's strike 1. Nothing in 1. That one spins up high and away. 1-1 on Plowman. They're looking to get Plowman here. You don't want to have to deal with Lewis again. Now with men on base. There's a pop-up to short. Grew with the call, Grew with the catch, and that ends the inning. So the leadoff single is stranded. We go to the bottom half of inning number 5. After 4 1/2, it's 1-0 in favor of Wisconsin Rapids on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Bottom half of inning number 5 for Braden Lewis, and Wisconsin Rapids holding on to a 1-0 lead. He will face 6, 7, and 8. It'll be Sackman, Grabsky, and Washington to hit for Plover, looking for a run. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for Wisconsin Rapids. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for Plover. It's been a good pitcher's duel in this one. Looks like we're going to get one final warm-up, and then Plowman will send it down to second and let his catching counterpart walk to the plate. Tim Sackman 0 for 1 that he grounded out to short back in inning number 2. The 4 innings for Lewis, 3 of them have been 1-2-3. He gave up a couple of base runners in the 3rd, walking a couple of hits, but he had the outfield assist from Laskowski. That was the defining play of this game so far. So here is Sackman stepping in, right-handed hitter. He'll fly ball into shallow left. Simonson runs in, makes the catch, and there's out number 1. Just off the end, and here is Grabsky, 0 for 1. First baseman grounded out to 3rd his first time up. Lewis with just 54 pitches through 4 1/3. That one is up, touch outs, 1-0. That one fouled straight back. 1-1. Change speeds on him and gets the big swing and a miss. 1-2. The 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. Try this again. About an hour 13 into this ball game. First pitch at 7:31. The 1-2 is fouled off again. Ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. It gets away from Plowman. He's going to hop to it, throws to first in time. Secures the strikeout. That's number 3 for Lewis, and that's out number 2 here in the 5th. Now bring up Willie Washington, left fielder. He walked back in the 3rd inning. He was thrown out trying to score on Nystrom's hit. That was that 3rd inning, the only time Plover's had guys on base in this game so far.
Willie Washington.
And it's a strike on Washington, 0-1. One fouled back and quickly 0-2. Lewis through 4 2/3, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. That one down and away. Trying to get the chase. Looks like it made a little bit of a change up there, and it's 1-2. That one fastball down and away. Washington's worked it back, 2-2. A few reaches, Gruba is on deck. Ground ball to 3rd. 1 hop to Orheim. Steps, throws, lollipops over, and picked out there by Dekarski, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 goes Plover with a strikeout, and we go to the 6th. After 5 complete, it's 1-0 Wisconsin Rapids on Zaleski Sports.
Rocky Rococo.
My pizza.
Pizza, hand-style pizza.
I love it.
Cheese sauce, toppings and slices.
You'll love it too.
Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Pitching change for Plover. Braylon Nystrom in to pitch out of the bullpen. Adam Muskoviak goes to right field now. And Joe Shizik will go over to third base. So Opper's night is done. 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. 5 walks and 4 strikeouts for Opper. Nystrom will face 4, 5, and 6. He'll deal with Lewis, Honeyegger, and Orheim here in inning number 6. Wait for a couple
2-7 for
final warm-up tosses for Nystrom.
2-2-7. Come on up to the scorer's booth.
Looks like we'll get our final warm-up here. Is this game not the only game going on tonight on Zaleski Sports? A quick look over. Looks like it's gone final over in Schofield. DC Everest playing Wausau.
For Wisconsin Rapids in the top half of inning number 6.
And it was a 2-0 win, looks like, for Everest. So Everest gets a big win. Taking down Wausau. The first one to Lewis is a strike from Nystrom. So that win, Everest will go to 6-3 in the conference. They will be in a tie for second with whoever wins this game. There's a roller over toward first, grabs on the backhand, finds Nystrom covering, 3-1 on the out. That's the first time in 7 plate appearances that Braden Lewis has been sent back to the dugout. One out now for Honeyegger. He walked twice against Opper. So Everest goes to 6-3. Wausau drops to 2-5 in Wisconsin Valley play. And the first one is a strike on Gage Honeyegger. The 0-1. Sharp curveball in there and a called strike 2. Nothing in 2. Chopped foul. Honeyegger stays alive. Long look in. They had to go chase that foul ball down. The 0-2. Breaking ball in the dirt. Tag applied by Sackman, and that's the first serve pro. Jamie Wenzel strikeout for Braylon Nystrom tonight.
Third baseman.
Jamie Wenzel, serve pro, the #1 choice, cleanup and restoration. So that'll bring up Carson Orheim. Orheim, 0 for 1, but his sacrifice fly in the 4th has driven in the only run of the ball game to center field. That scored Plowman from 3rd. And a breaking ball down and away, swung on and missed. Nystrom a decidedly different pitching profile than Kelvin Opper. Opper, long, lanky lefty. Hits his corners. Nystrom, he's going to try and overpower you. That fastball curveball combination. There's that curveball again, and it's nothing in 2. So guys were winning pitchers last week in their back-to-back wins over Everest and Wausau. There's a chopper. That's knocked down by Nystrom. He'll step and throw in time to end the inning, 1-3. And Nystrom comes in and goes 1-2-3 in the top of the 6th. After 5.5, score remains 1-0 Wisconsin Rapids on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Brandon Lewis out for his 6th inning of work on the mound. He's given up just 2 hits, struck out 3, walked 1. He'll face 9, 1, and 2, Gruba, Sager, and Nystrom. So here's Ben Gruba lead things off. He's singled back in the 3rd. He's 1 for 1 on the day.
Leading off for Plover in the bottom half of inning, number 6, shortstop, number 1, Ben Gruba.
The first one to him is in there for a called strike. Looking for the first base runner since the 3rd inning. Roller towards short. Fielding on a big hop, off balance throw across his body in time by Ellis, and there's out number 1. That'll bring up Kaysen Sager. Sager 0 for 2. Ground out in a pop-up. Pop-up in that 3rd inning was another one of the under-talked about at-bats of this game with 1st and 2nd and 1 out. He popped up and foul ground to 1st. Runners had to hold where they were. That gave Laskowski the chance to make the throw from right on Nystrom's hit with 2 outs. So 1 ball and nothing. On Kaysen Sager. That's in there, a called strike. 1-1. The 1-1. High and away, 2-1. That one popped up, fouled out of play. 2-2. Nystrom at 71 pitches. Or Lewis, I should say. Breaking ball up, full count. 3-2. This will be a big runner to get on with the speed of Sager. Ground ball to short. Ellis steps, throws, high throw. Tokarski is able to get back onto the bag in time for out number 2. Just got that foot back on. 2 outs now for Braylon Nystrom. Nystrom 1 for 2. He singled back in the 3rd. That was the play of the game so far.
Pitcher
Hit a rocket into right.
Nystrom.
And he was and Washington thrown out by Laskowski, and that one high and away gets the backstop. 1 ball. The 1-0. Strike 1. 1-1 on Nystrom. Strike 2 hit the outside corner. Lewis working quick and working out of the windup. There's a fly ball into center. Back with a play. The call, the catch by Honeyegger. And it's another 1-2-3 inning for Lewis, who has now thrown 13 scoreless this season in these matchups. We go to the 7th, 1-0 Wisconsin Rapids on Zaleski Sports.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring,
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
We go to the 7th inning. Braylon Nysham back out for his 2nd inning of work in relief. Trying to keep this game as a one-run game. He will face bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9, Laskowski, Tokarski, and Freeman. As expected, no action in the Wisconsin Rapids bullpen. Lewis in a great spot pitch count-wise. As Nysham working out of the stretch. Makes his final warm-up, and that'll bring to the plate Jackson Laskowski. 0 for 2 on the day. A fly ball to left and a pop-up to short.
For Wisconsin Rapids in the top half of inning number 7, right fielder number 9, Jackson Laskowski.
Laskowski, if this score holds, will be one of our 2 highlight house players of the game tonight. He would join Braden Lewis. The first one is a fastball swung on and missed. Nysham at a 3 up, 3 down 6th. A strikeout, a couple of ground outs. No step back in the key. Someone, either him or Laskowski, get a bug in the eye. The 0-1. Fastball, half swing and a foul. No, nothing in 2. Sackman's going to go and talk to him and make sure they're on the same page, make sure everything's all right. So nothing in 2 on Laskowski. Breaking ball misses outside. 1 and 2. Sackman he had his arm halfway back, ready to throw it to third. Ball and 2 strikes on Laskowski. And another half swing on the high fastball and fouled back. Try it again. And this is Plover's last game in the state for the week. Be back here on Monday night. Game against Marshfield. Strike 3 called on the breaking ball on the outside corner. Second serve pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout for Braylon Nysham. Again, call Jamie Wenzel serve pro. Number 1 choice, cleanup and restoration. 1 out for Tokarski. He's 0 for 2 with a fly out to center and a ground out to 2nd in the game. And just 5 combined hits between these 2 teams as we play in the 7th. 3 for Wisconsin Rapids, 2 for Plover. There's one chopped foul by Josh Tokarski. Tokarski, the single batting glove on that bottom hand. First baseman. Curveball, strike called. Got the buckle there, and it's 0 and 2. The 0-2. Strike 3 called, another breaking ball. And Nysham's got his 3rd serve pro, Jamie Wenzel strikeouts of the game, and now 2 outs for Freeman. He has walked and singled in the game. That single's an infield single. 2 of their 3 hits have been infield singles. It's well placed. Grounders in the 5.5 hole between short and third as it's ball 1 high. The winner of the game, a sacrifice fly by Carson Orheim in the 4th. That scored Plowman. And one fouled back. It's 1-1. In the bottom of the 7th, it's going to be 3, 4, and 5 for Plover, Hammerly, Geyer, and Noskoviak. Anyone reaches, and Sackman would get a chance. We'll see how many runs they would need, depending on how this goes. That one down and in, it's 2-1. The Rapids would love to have a 2-out rally here, get another run or 2 across. Give themselves a little bit of breathing room. That battle to keep pace in the conference championship race continues. That one outside. It's 3-1. Top of the order on deck was Simonson. Half swing and a miss. Count will run full. It's 3-2. Full count, 2 outs. Nystrom will look in, comes set. Just about the shoulders. Line drive. It's past the leaping glove of Gruben into left field. A base hit. Freeman 2 for 2 on the night. And now back to the top of the order we go, and Brett Simonson.
Left fielder, number 8, Brett Simonson.
Simonson, glad to be seeing someone who's not Kelton Opper. He went 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. Against the Plover left-hander, he'll face Nystrom. We'll see if Freeman maybe thinks about running. Left-hander at the plate. Slide, step, breaking ball in the dirt, gets away down the line. Runner's gonna try and take second, and he will without a throw. A wild pitch has a big insurance run in scoring position for the Rangers. Base hit would make this a 2-run game. Curveball in there, 1-1. The 1-1. Ground ball to short. Gruba throws in time, inning over. The 2-out hit is stranded at second base. And we go to the bottom half of the 7th. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 for Plover against Braden Lewis. They need 1 to tie, 2 to walk it off. And we'll have it all right here on Zaleski Sports.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
We got to get the dramatic music in here as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Plover needs 1 run to tie, 2 to win, and they're going to have to go through a guy they haven't scored on in 13 innings to do it. Braden Lewis is throwing a 2-hitter. Going to have just 5 hits in 13 innings of work. He'll face 3, 4, and 5. Hammerly will lead things off, followed by Geyer and Noskoviak. Hammerly 0 for 2, ground out and a strikeout. As he takes a strike. That one down in the dirt. Even things up 1-1. This will be pitch number 80 only for Braden Lewis. And it's a called strike, and it's 1-2. Through 6 innings, only 1 inning has seen runners reach base. That was the third. And a swing and a miss. Lewis gets the strikeout. And it's his 4th punch out of the night. And it's going to be a pinch hitter. Eli Feltz is going to hit for Geyer.
Pinch hitting for Plover, number 14, Eli.
Geyer was 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop-up. So here is Feltz. He's hitting .250 on the year. He takes a strike. There's a pop-up, long run toward right, and a foul ball. And the count goes to 0-2 on Feltz. And a swing and a miss, back-to-back strikeouts. And the last chance for Plover is going to be Noskowiak.
Right fielder, number 8.
Noskowiak tonight 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice, once to second, once to third. High and away, ball 1. Noskowiak 1 career home run, none in Wisconsin. 2-0. Lewis with his 5th strikeout. Feltz looking to close this one down. He gets a strike in there, and it's 2-1 on Noskowiak. Ground ball to short. This could do it. Big hop by Ellis. Steps, throws, low throw. And it's picked by Dekarski, and this one is over. Good play there by Caleb Ellis. And Wisconsin Rapids picks up the win. Your final score, 1-0 Braden Lewis. Another complete game shutout. A 2-hitter with 5 strikeouts. Stay tuned. Your Nasonville Dairy postgame show is on the way next. We'll talk to Court Helber and Braden Lewis, and we'll try to get Jordan Leskowski as well down on the field on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Caflagraviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Here with your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to Marshfield Curtis, NasonvilleDairy.com. Joined by Court Halber and Braden Lewis, Jackson Laskowski, our highlights players of the game. And Coach, talk about this season with these two games. I mean, 2 shutouts against a team who's been a perennial power in this league, and you guys got to be feeling, you could tell in the huddle, you guys are feeling really good about how you're playing right now.
Yeah, we're playing really good baseball. I mean, we're playing really good defense. Today we had a lot of putouts in the field and some really good plays in the outfield. I mean, Jackson Laskowski threw their only potential run on the plate, and that was an absolute seed on him.
Absolutely, and that was a play I was thinking about as maybe the deciding play of this game. If he scores, momentum flips on their side, and now you got to deal with more runners and more pitches for Braden. I guess talk about what you saw in the dugout when he let that ball go.
Yeah, I think that jump-started our whole rest of the game. I mean, we had a few opportunities to get some more hits in there. We just didn't get it, but that out just kind of carried us the rest of the game.
And just talk about this week as well. A couple of big wins against the area teams here in the Stevens Point area, keeping yourselves right in the thick of this conference championship race. What does this week mean going into the holiday for this team to have these 2 wins specifically?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be feeling good going into the holiday. I mean, you got 2 really good wins against two good ball teams, and we'll enjoy it, and we'll get back after it next week.
Well, Coach, great job tonight.
Thank you.
What a game it was to watch, and good luck down the way.
Thank you.
We joined by our 2 highlight house players of the game, Braden Lewis, Jackson Laskowski. And Jackson, I'm going to ask you first. What were you thinking when you let that ball go in the 3rd inning?
I knew I had him right away. I mean, it was a good throw. Came off the glove good, and Cannon got the tag down. I knew they were going to send him because the ball doesn't travel very well in the grass here, so I decided to come up and make the throw.
And I guess what were you thinking heading back to the dugout on how that play was going to change this game?
Well, it hyped up the team. We were a little dead in the beginning, but I got the bats going a little bit, and then we scored, and came out on top.
And let's talk about this guy here, your teammate. For multiple seasons now, 14 innings of shutout baseball against this team. What does it mean to have him throwing and that you can trust him in any big game?
I mean, yeah, he's a college arm. He's a good player, good teammate, and when we lose on the mound, we always know it's going to be good stuff. So.
So great job. Well, hang around here. We'll get you in the highlight house in just a couple of moments here. And Braden, talk about what you were feeling on the mound. Really in both games, 14 shutout innings. You've given up, I think, just 5 hits in 14 innings against Plover.
You know, first game I was trying to just read swings, work on some sequencing. This game I tried to take that experience in because obviously they would have seen me, but then I'd also have seen them. I want to take some experience from the last game and use that to my advantage.
And especially, it seemed like you were getting stronger as the game went on, too. You and Cannon working really well together. Talk about how the arm was feeling going into that 7th inning to get the 2 strikeouts to kind of cement this one.
Oh, I felt good. I had my pitch count low, so I knew I still had it in the tank, and I knew Cannon was going to be able to call me a good game, call good sequence. He's been catching me forever, so it's always great to have him back there for me.
And of course, you backing up the play. What were you thinking when you saw him let that ball go in right?
Every time Lasko throws the ball, I know there's a chance to get him out. He's got a hell of an arm out there, so I saw it sailing in. I just knew he had him.
And then for both you guys quickly, going into the holiday, you got 2 huge wins this week. What does it mean for you guys to have, I heard you guys handle the heater going into the 4th of July?
Rangers are on the heater. We're hot.
It's just great to have some momentum coming into the rest of the season, especially going into state.
Absolutely. So we're going to one last thing. You guys have done this before. You've been in our highlight house. You see your camera up there. I'll give you the mic and get out of the way, and you guys can just do your thing.
I'm Braden Lewis.
I'm Jackson Lasko.
We're in the house.
Great job, guys. Good luck. Have a happy 4th. Braden Lewis, a complete game 2-hitter. He struck out 5, walked 1. He went 14 shutout this season. And then Jackson Laskowski, the deciding play of the game, that outfield assist in the 3rd inning. That being said, we're going to wrap things up here. This has been your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Marshfield Curtis, NasonvilleDairy.com. For Katie Leckton, up in the booth, this is Mike Wendland saying so long. Thank you for joining us. Everyone, have a safe and happy 4th of July. And we'll talk to you with more baseball coming up Friday and into next week as well. We'll be back here on Monday night on Zaleski Sports. Your final score, 1-0 Wisconsin Rapids here in the Wisconsin Valley. Everyone, stay cool, stay safe. We'll talk to you next time, and good night.